Welcome, Leos. This is a general reading for you today. It is a timeless reading, so this could apply to you right now. And it usually does when you find the reading. That's usually when it's meant for you. It could also apply to somebody else in your life, and it's finding you for that reason. If it does apply to somebody else and not yourself, please feel free to share the video with them, because the message could be for them, okay? Even if they're not a Leo, it's finding you, okay? Please only take what resonates with you. Do not try to force things to fit. There may be parts that resonate with you and parts that don't. That's okay. If it resonates with you completely, please comment below. Let me know that, you know, this reading was your reading. If it does resonate with you at all, please hit that like button so I know that it is resonating with people. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel, so I can do future reads for you. And we start out with the World Tree, which is the World Cup, or the world, which the world talks about completing a goal or lesson in life in some way. It can be something as, you know, something, just a lesson that you needed to learn in life. You've achieved that, okay? It can be a goal, like you set out to start a business and you did. And it's, you know, that has, you know, come, but it also brings, you know, an emergence of something as well. You know, there's the completion aspect to it, but there's usually also an emergence. Okay, like something else emerges for you out of that. And we have the Warrior, which is the Strength card, which is you showing up in your own reading. So that's always good. Okay. Let's see here. What else do we have for our Leos? What else do we have for our Leos? And we do have the Five of Wands. Okay, and the Five of Wands, talks about rivalry, challenges, obstacles, things like that, okay? When the Five of Wands comes out, it's asking you to stay very grounded while this is going on. And if you see on the top of this card, it does say grounding. Not because the card means grounding. The card itself means obstacles of some kind. But this is a time when you need to stay grounded to get through those obstacles, okay? Let's see here. I'm not going to take those. I'm not sure that they were meant to come out. Okay. There we go. And we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords talks about, you know, that level of exhaustion where we need a break. We need a rest, okay? We need to rest our minds. We need to just kind of take that moment, all right? So you're feeling a little tired right now. All right, let's see what brought us up to this. My readings get more and more in depth the longer that you stay, okay? I'm just giving a basic breakdown of the cards right now as I laid out the first set of cards. The Ten of Cups talks about everything you want. It talks about reward. It talks about getting the things that you want in life. Complete contentment, okay? And that came in from you in the past. And then we have the King of Cups. Two beautiful cards here together. The King of Cups, you know, he's very compassionate. He's very kind. He's a supportive, empathetic person who has a lot of tolerance, okay? And that could be you or that could be somebody else in your life. We'll find out. And we have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, and that's two. You got the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords here. It does talk about conflict arising somewhere in your life, usually with people around, you know, around you. But we'll get more into that. But you could feel a little bit defeated, right? You know, shortly before this present moment, okay? And in the future, we do have the Queen of Discs. And the Queen of Discs is very resourceful. She's able to rely on herself, okay? She also can talk about fertility and domestic pursuits. But usually when she comes out in my reading, she's talking about being a very resourceful person, okay? What happens right before Queen of Discs, please? And we have the Nine of Discs, which the Nine of Discs is a great card. One of my favorites. The Nine of Discs talks about, it talks about solo pleasures, and it talks about financial gain and self-sufficiency. And with that Queen of Discs there, yeah, I can really feel that energy coming off these cards. Like, you really want to be able to create that stability and that resourcefulness in your life. You want to be able to provide that, okay? And that's coming up here in the near future for you. And then we do have the Knight of Swords, who I always see as a lifestyle change, okay? This is a big, for me, the Knight of Swords, whenever it shows up in my readings, it really does indicate a huge lifestyle change. It can also talk about a fast-talking person, or somebody in your life who's very, you know, kind of fast-talking. But especially with this coming up here, this Nine of Discs and Queen of Discs, I definitely see that you have a lifestyle change coming up here. And I do believe it's because of this Five of Swords and this Five of Wands. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for you. And we're going to get into this and clarify this and, you know, get more details here for you. Yeah, okay. So we have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords talks about, you know, bondage. It talks about self-imposed restrictions, okay? Isolation and imprisonment. This is talking about inside yourself. You're doing this to yourself. Almost like it usually shows up for me as the self-sabotage card, okay? That you get so messed up inside yourself that you're sabotaging things outside of yourself, okay? Let's see here. Let's start out clarifying this Five of Swords, please. Somewhere in the past, you did have, you know, you got what you wanted. You had that Ten of Cups in some way in your life. And I do believe this person is somebody who is, you know, they may have a more masculine energy, but they're also extremely compassionate and kind, okay? They're very fair, very loyal, very supportive, okay? And then something comes in here, and I want to know what that is, all right? So we're going to start there. Yeah, and that's clarified by the Star card. And the Star card can mean a couple different things here, okay? It can mean, you know, hope and inner clarity or renewal of some kind. It can talk about miracles coming true. It can talk about having faith, okay? And it can also talk about being in the spotlight, like being a star. In this particular situation, clarifying this Five of Swords, which is the conflict here, I think it's asking you to have faith in this situation, because that's really what I'm getting off this. Like, don't worry, there's hope in this. Have faith. It's going to be okay. All right? Like this is a minor thing, but with this Eight of Swords on the bottom, you're blowing it up into this much, much bigger thing, okay, inside yourself. All right? Like, this is saying, no, this still has hope. This is going to be okay. All right? And the World Tree here is clarified by the Justice card. So this could be a Libra in your life. Or this could mean the cause and effect, a win-win situation, and in truth coming out. Okay, the Justice is all about truth. It's all about finding the truth and finding the right, you know, cause and effect situation for that truth. All right, and with this indicating something has come to completion. You know, it has come to completion in a very true and honest way here. And, you know, the rewards that you're getting for that, or consequences, but usually this is the World card we're talking about. So that's something good. You know, you are getting what you should. Okay. And the Warrior card is clarified by the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords talks about betrayal, dishonesty, or running away. Okay? And, you know, with this defeat card, I feel like in this situation, it's asking you to be strong in a situation and instead of running away. All right? Because this is clarifying you. This is your card. So I think it's telling you, don't run away. Don't do that. Okay? Like, you got this. Things are coming in very fair and just for you right now. All right, with that World card. Things are coming to completion. Things are coming all the way around. It's creating, you know, it's creating, like, you're getting your outcomes, okay? But don't run away from the situation just because you're feeling a little defeated. And this is even asking you, stay grounded. This 5 of Wands here. Okay, stay grounded. Yes, there's some obstacles, but stay grounded. And you got that clarifying the hanged woman or the hanged man. And yes, you know, like, this is telling you, don't run away from this situation. And yet, when it's asking you to stay grounded, you're going into that hanged man position, which is okay in certain situations, but not always. I really get the feeling this is something you need to face. This isn't something you can run away from. And I get this feeling like of needing to, like, you almost feel like this need to, like, pull away from something. But in this cards, it's saying don't do that. Okay? Like, there's renewed hope. This is okay. All right? You may need time to think to get that grounding. Okay? But don't stay in that suspension period for too long. What is this rest card? Please show me the rest card. Yeah, and this is an Ace of Swords. So this is a new conflict, or this is a new opportunity. Okay? The Ace of Swords can show two different things. It can show new ideas, and or it can show new conflict. But with that new ideas, it also can show mental clarity. Okay? And I think what it's asking you to do is get some mental clarity here, because, you know, you're not seeing this right. So take that rest, take that, you know, hangman position, but not for long, just enough to ground yourself and get some mental clarity, because this is a situation, it's telling you, use that courage and face this, you know, because this isn't a situation that has lost hope in any way. Like, I don't see any cards here indicating anything other than this 8 of Swords of where this conflict is coming from. And this conflict seems to be more self-imposed than it does anything someone has done in a terrible way to you. There is the 7 of Swords, but it is clarifying your card. Okay? Let's see here. What is this Knight of Swords? But it looks like this is going to bring you into an actually really beautiful place once you do gain that clarity, and then, like, oh, you know, let's see. What is this Knight of Swords here? There we go, for our Leos. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is awesome. So you have a new opportunity coming in here. And again, we're going into this 9 of Discs and Queen of Discs. This is an opportunity for you to be able to provide for yourself, okay, in some way. So this can talk about a new job, a new promotion, an investment, some form of new income, some way that you are going to change your lifestyle by working, okay, by putting energy into gaining resources. I mean, that is what the Queen of Discs is about. She is about, you know, being resourceful, and the 9 of Discs is about gain. You know, it is about working hard. Excuse me, my allergies are terrible this week. And yeah, on that financial, on the 9 of Discs, we do have the Magician, which I really can't think of a better card for that, okay? Like, the Magician talks about bringing ideas and thoughts into reality. Like, you have the ability to take it from that into actual reality. And, you know, so you have that ability to manifest it, and we manifest it by taking action. So once it's there, we start to put action towards it. We put energy towards it with our thoughts and with our minds and how we feel. We want to feel positive. We want to attract that back to us. But we also have to take action. And the Queen, she is amazing at taking action, okay? And the 9 of Discs also is. you know, they are action cards. And the Queen of Discs is clarified by the Three of Swords, which is interesting here. I want one more card on this, please, because the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, you know, being heartbroken in some way. So this you could be grieving something. Okay. And you have the Moon card, which talks about trusting yourself and your intuition on something. It can also talk about mysteries, secrets, lies, and illusions. I don't see that playing out. I do think this minor heartbreak brought you to this, though. Like, somehow this conflict going on, because you do have the Star card, all right? Clarifying this as well, this is what started this, okay? Is whatever conflict this is right now, it brought in this Star card for you. And it brought in justice for you. It's bringing you the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Moon card. And the Ace of Swords, you know, so whatever this conflict is that arose, it's showing you things about yourself, okay? So you're getting to this Queen of Discs because of this heartbreak, this setback of some kind. But it's also dispelling the illusions that you have in some way, and it's getting you to trust your real intuition. Like, this is pretty transformative, you know, I mean, this really does seem like a mild conflict. I don't get conflict out of this. I get more internal, like, yeah, I get a lifestyle change. I get a shift, okay? I wouldn't call it a huge transformation, but it is a shift of some kind that changes your perspective and allows you to manifest the things that you want into your life by changing this, okay? Let's see, do we have any other cards to help our Leos? Anything else you would like them to know about this, please? Just want to make sure. Let's see. Okay, you do have the Tower card here. And again, like we were just saying, this is going to change. This is a lifestyle change. This is going to change the very foundation of how you do things, okay? And yeah, that is kind of what I'm pulling off here, is like everything is about to shift for you. Your entire foundation, how you see things, how you look at things, how you go into things, and how you want to build from here. Okay, what is it you want to build for here? And this is coming in for you very strongly, this shift in lifestyle and thought as well, with this Eight of Swords on the bottom. Let's see, and on the bottom of this deck, we do have the Four of Wands. Okay, and the Four of Wands talks about celebrations and family, friends, you know, reunions. This is a good card, okay? It can even talk about marriage. But it talks about, you know, reaping the rewards of a happy life, okay? And it does seem like, and when I'm looking at the bottom of these two decks here, you know, we got this first and then this next, okay? So we have this Eight of Swords, which is you holding yourself up in some way in life. And then we go to the Four of Wands, and it's like, oh, now I have all of this and I can celebrate. All right. So this is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Can we get some animal advice for our Leos, please? Animal advice for Leo on this situation, please. Animal advice for our Leos, please. Doesn't want to give you a card right now. In 1 second. Hasn't found the right one. All right. Well, animal advice for our Leos, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. I couldn't think of a better card. That is beautiful. All right, Leos, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this reading resonated with you. I can't wait to see what you build with your life. That is wonderful. Please share in the comments below if you'd like to, and hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Thank you very much for being here, and until we meet again.